That's pretty wild.
Alright, welcome to Dungeons and Damsels.
Yay!
So, let's see, last time we were, you guys left Gundrick to go to Toril. You're taking Riuric there, so you got your wagon, and then started heading out of town.
We have some beautiful horses.
Yes.
Buttercup and Fernando.
Yep, Buttercup and Fernando the third are your horses. Because that's important knowledge. And then you guys are... The first day... Yeah, I think you did like 1 or 2 days on the road where nothing happened. And then you guys assisted in rescuing a ship that had crash landed. And you rescued the crew.
Something. I got a fox.
And you were talking... We ended with Adlanna talking to Drake, the Dragonborn.
Got a thing.
And he
Creative
warned
parents.
you guys about how strange things happen in these hills.
Oh, and we had that somebody was like invisible and messing with us, and it was giving Luna flashbacks. PTSD.
Flashbacks they were.
PTSD is
We
real.
all
Seek
three
help.
figured out immediately who it was, and is just not gonna say anything.
Wasn't she asleep?
Too late.
Yeah,
So
I
Luna's
don't
just
know
gonna be
how
paranoid
good,
that she's being
meandering
stalked.
through like
a bunch.
the
town?
fields.
Oh, the fields.
Yeah, just like
There are
general
things
town.
that's like a
Pretty good general
you know
town.
It's okay.
from
We can meander through the fields to epic music.
you know the Pride and Prejudice soundtrack with near Keira Knightley. Anything from that.
Is also copyrighted.
Pirates of the Caribbean music.
Clause by
Also owned by Disney.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well whatever. We'll have like really thoughtful music done by what's his bucket? Scott Buckley. Woo! Oh, we have to do our spotlight. Yes.
Spotlight.
Spotlight.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay, so we are spotlighting sandwich bag games, and Michael and I actually play tested one of their games called Bubbles.
I think so. I forget the. I think it's like Sunken Treasure or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my
Somewhere
head.
around here, there's the card.
It's right there.
Oh, here we go. Gosh darn Bubbles, an underwater treasure hunt. So it's a card. It's just a deck game, and you play with like up to I think like 4 people, and then you'll flip over the cards, and if you pull a treasure, and then pull 3 more cards, and none of those are bubbles, then you get to keep the treasure. But if you pull a bubble card, then you don't get to keep your treasure.
Yeah, it's like a weird, like competitive, like deck building kind of like.
And the goal is to get 3 treasures, and like there are other like mechanics, but it's actually like a really fun game. So, gosh darn Bubbles, boop, by Sandwich Bag Games. That's our spotlight. Huzzah! All right, so do you guys want to just depart on your way? Because currently you're still right by the crew. Riuric's over in the corner, like I fixed the boat.
Oh,
I guess we don't need it.
we don't need to go, buddy.
Wait, can
We gotta
we
free
use,
boat, guys.
Wait,
are we like running to caverns to get the seashell of much colorful goodness?
I mean, I asked my spirit friends and they to look for it and they couldn't find it. So like maybe if we get closer to Toril, because we are traveling across like along the coastline.
That sounds good to me. Let's hitch up these horses. Hey, yeah, Buttercup.
And
Is Drake still here?
Yeah,
Are we still by?
the crew's still like hanging out.
I just had a southern accent.
The
Well,
dwarves.
Do you want to talk to Drake?
Do we know what Drake was talking about?
With the hills
The hills?
being crazy.
No.
I think it was supposed to be kind of ominous, mysterious.
I'm sure.
So
So what exactly is creepy about these hills?
Oh, well, people will hear voices that are not anywhere to be found. Disembodied voices that echo in the hills. People get scratched and they don't know why. You just always feel like something's watching you.
Is it common to feel like there's an invisible force that's like touching you at some point?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. That's happened a couple of times.
It's not just
I am
you.
now.
No, it's
Jeez.
just a bit eerie. You know, this used to be a big battlefield for when the dwarves and the Drow matriarch crashed. So it's you see all
It's
those.
nasty.
Yeah, there's a lot of death in these hills.
Ooh, they were ghosts.
Yeah, that's why you see all these. He kind of like just like kicks over like a helmet that's just in the sand. Just like that's why you see all this here.
Oh, that makes sense.
Big old ghosts.
I guess there might still be spirits here.
I'm sorry. Spirits, not ghosts.
Spirits, ask your spirits about the spirits.
Hey, spirits, do spirits?
I heard you like spirits. We got some spirits for your spirits.
I mean, I can ask them. Have you guys seen any spirits? And I'm like just kind of hunched over talking to my staff.
So they like respond with like they lend you their eyes, and so like you through them you can see like around you there's like
Oh no.
you see water spirits because you're by the ocean.
Oh.
And then you look to the hills. And
I wave at the water spirits.
They seem generally happy to see you.
Aw.
Do any
Water
of us
spirits
see
are
them or
usually
just
pretty
her?
happy.
It's her.
Okay.
Yeah. And you look to the hills and see a number of ominous, shadowy figures.
Are they nice, ominous, shadowy figures, or
They don't look nice.
I mean, looks
They
can
look
be
ominous
deceiving.
and shadowy.
Maybe we should be on our way.
And like
You and dark people. What?
The light and the darkness are evenly balanced. I'm
So
sure.
they
Maybe.
eventually just kind of like fade away.
I just like glare in that general direction.
So Drake looks really confused, like, alright,
I'll go.
safe travels.
Yeah, Drake, I see dead people.
Well, I do see dead people. I see them all the time.
Especially when we make them. Let's go!
That has to be awkward. Stab. The spirit comes up.
Nay, McNay, Buttercup, let's go. Everyone in the thing. Everyone in our pioneer basket coach thing.
Did that
I'm
rhyme?
just imagining the bonnets.
Yeah, that's literally what my brain is imagining right now. It's like us in the front, there's some horses, y'all are in the back, my mom's just like knitting, you know.
We don't have
Amen.
like bags, we just have buckets. With all of our things stuffed
Oh
in.
no.
I probably have a very fabulous bonnet, which is green.
Made of
So you
grape
guys
leaves.
get
It wasn't
back to
green
your
when you
wagon.
bought it, but
Nope.
You take turns riding inside of it and walking.
Wait, are we gonna take the boat? You just fixed that boat. Should we bring it with
I
Oh,
us?
don't
do you
know.
want to bring the rowboat with you?
I don't
should
know.
we just
if
strap it
can-
to the wagon, or like?
I don't know if we can fit it in the wagon.
Yeah, I don't-
Do you want to bring a boat on the land?
We could just strap it to the top, like just put it face
Yeah,
down,
like
or top
a
down.
like a
That was
minivan
like a Camry,
camper.
right?
Yeah.
Like with the-
Just like you're the black thing on top of a vacation car, your road trip.
Oh.
I am your middle-aged father.
Ryurk?
Get-
Vicariously.
get a
tied
We'll
bunch
to-
of
get
ropes.
there when we get there.
Ryurk's on board. He's like, yeah, I can make that work.
Rick, you just work so hard. I want your work to be valued.
Thank you.
So we're gonna bring your gosh darn boat onto the gosh darn pioneer basket.
But we're gonna be going underground.
Well, then we'll ditch it later. We'll sell it.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yes, let's
How
sell
are
it
you-
under a mountain.
how are you?
Would you like this
rowboat on
boat?
top of the wagon?
Someone has
I'm
rope,
assuming the
right?
wagon has
Everyone has
support. I'm thinking
Okay.
pioneer,
There's
bonnet,
like, yeah,
I'm
like,
into it, I
just
suppose.
underbelly like this.
okay, so
We tie it on with some rope, which we all have.
Yeah, we all have rope.
okay, who is attempting to tie down this boat?
Yeah, this is a dumb
We're
idea,
all
but
gonna
I'm
work
all
together.
for it.
How do
Oh,
I
I'm
go
totally
first?
helping.
Keyanthi wants to be helpful.
I'm gonna manage.
I'm gonna stand on my tippy toes and tie
Okay,
boats.
What do I do to help?
16. I'm being a really great team leader
Okay,
right now,
roll a
guys.
dex.
Okay.
Roll a dex.
I'm
Yeah,
team-
always like, we'll
I'm
step up.
teen leadering the poop out of this.
Okay, take her 16 because she's helping you.
Okay. 11 plus
It's a
7
natural
is
16,
18.
so
Natural 16?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Oh, I didn't add anything because I was just gonna team leader this and be like,
Oh,
do
okay.
this. but I could
Alright,
make
well,
it not
I got an
natural.
18 with everything there.
Okay, well, you tie the boat down.
Would it be survival?
Keyanthi is helpful.
She's a helper.
That's all,
I'm
that's
sure
all
she
she
has
has.
really
That's all
well.
she has. Being
I'm like, yeah,
helpful.
Keyanthi, use those fist punching hands.
I do like to punch fists.
Yeah, you kind of like
Punch my fist.
undo the cording that holds down like some of the canvas, so you can actually like rig the boat onto the over.
The frame.
Oh, I was
The
thinking
frame.
right on top of that canvas, but that probably makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, and then
Thanks, mysterious voice of God. Voice of reason there.
Then you can put the boat, and you actually put the canvas back over the boat, and so now you have a hard roofed.
Alright, so it's like
boat.
over the
Yeah.
top of our wagon.
Yeah, so like there's the frame.
Extra
you put
protection
the boat on
from
the frame, then you
rocks
put the canvas
underground.
back over the boat.
Bam!
Oh,
So
look
now
at that.
like there's a hard top.
We're gonna
Does it-
want this boat
Does
later.
it go off like over like the edge? Like,
Oh, how
say
big
this
is this
the
boat?
wagon,
I was
and then this
thinking
is the
like
boat?
wagon
No, like-
boat. You know what I mean?
I'm
like
imagining
you're like
it's something. I almost used up the duck paper. Hang on.
Don't use the
Here,
duct
yeah,
paper. Here,
use-
use mine.
The leaves.
Use a grape leaf.
This will be very important for my notes.
Okay, so it's
Right next to the horse names. Fernando the Third is a girl.
Okay, these wagon wheels need to be a little bigger. Hang on. Okay. So we've got the frame.
I have friends.
Yes.
Oh, it's Carl. So I drove up and I was like,
Is that
Carl, who was observing our game a while ago, was like,
Yeah.
we're gonna go get rolled ice cream, and then we never did. So I texted him saying, hey, just so you know, we never went for ice cream. Don't worry, if we do go, you will be invited. We didn't purposely not invite you.
What did you just say back?
Thanks for the heads up. And
I did tell him we were playing again tonight if you wanted to watch. Okay, so here is the wagon.
Aw, yay, it's so
Here's
cute.
here's the frame. You put the boat on top
oh,
of it,
that's totally not what I was thinking.
and then
Oh, that's
Oh.
what I thought was
Yeah.
happening.
and then you put
I
the
like it.
canvas back on top of it, so there's like a little outcropping of the boat here.
I'm all about
That's
it.
so, I was thinking like straight up Pioneer wagon with the fluffy top thing that did
Yeah.
like
Thing.
this,
That's a side.
and it's like
Yeah, it's very similar.
wagon.
Yeah, it's just-
This is my wagon. This is my wagon.
That's okay.
You see Jackie's
Yep.
masterpiece of a wagon.
Yep.
And
Hopefully it shows up.
in my brain, the boat was just like,
Yeah, I mean it's very similar.
That's what I thought.
You just put the canvas over it.
yours
So
is just much smarter.
All right, so you hop into. Who's driving? Who's walking? Who's riding?
Driving.
Driving. Cool.
I'm always driving.
Cool.
We're together,
I mean,
sitting.
Yeah, I'll be in the front.
It's talking to
same
the
batch time,
horses.
same batch out. All right.
We got our sick bonnets and we're ready to go.
The day races by. You take turns in the wagon with Eric. Stop for lunch and feed Sebastian.
Yes,
The wind blows
Sebastian.
the tall grass, and more rusted weapons of ages past speckle the pathway. Overgrown with plant life, this trail seems seldom to see company. A light rain to fall comes down after lunch, and the road grows slicker.
So if this is the road less traveled,
I
where's
love
the-
how
where's
epic
the
Keep it
this
together,
traveling
Buttercup.
episode is. It
the
makes it
rewards that
epic.
people say is here.
Also,
You know?
I don't think
DM
Robert
wife,
Frost exists
I
in
am
this world.
I'm keeping my eyes out because I have seen the dark stuff
Oh yeah.
that we should
Okay,
be wary
okay.
of. So I'm
Are
are we kind of traveling like in line with the hills? or-
So like there's the mountain
Mhm.
and then like the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of you're on like the face of the mountain.
Okay.
So like yeah. I hope that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just kind of looking towards the direction that I saw, like the.
Okay. Are you just using
Spirit.
your eyes, or are you using their? senses?
I'm assuming I'm using theirs because I don't think
Okay.
I'm able to see them without them.
Not unless they not and you can't see them until spirits want to manifest themselves to you. But because they are spirits, they can always see spirits. Okay, so make a perception check.
Okay. Yep. Yes.
Rip.
It's an 11.
Ooh. Minor rip.
Okay, so Ella, you look around.
I'm looking around. My bonnet's in my face, so I have
The
to,
wind blows. You're like.
Speaking of trying to be in your pioneer fantasy.
Who wears these? Throw it off.
Patriarchy.
And you don't really see much. You're looking around. You think you might have seen something out of the corner of your eye. You look back and nothing's there.
Quick turn. It's not there.
And
Gotcha. Oh.
gotta go back to. I guess this music's fine. It's just really short. Okay, so I know that Luna wanted to talk to Riorg about his work.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that for a little bit. So he's in the wagon, tucked between like all the, because it's mainly filled with like trade goods of linen. So bolts of linen, and then there are actually like seats that you can sit on. And so he's like kind of tucked in between like this seat and the linen, and then like using the seat as the like table for his drawing.
Okay.
And, oh, sorry. I just get really into it.
Oh no, it's fine. You're doing really good. Sorry, is that weird for me to just watch?
I like to
Well, I've never really had anyone watch me do my work before, but do you I don't suppose I'll mind. So
Okay.
he continues drawing, and like there are notes scribbled like on the sides, like, and you know he's testing out various like ways to route magic, and then like different types of magic. So like, and he explains, he's like, yeah, well, electric-based magic is very useful. It's easy to harness. We can have it. We can route it pretty easily through, basically like through electricity. And then he's like, but we could use other ones, like we could use fire, and we could kind of get it to go to do this, and explains how like they can manipulate other elements.
Yeah.
They just react differently to like the manipulation, and like so he's trying to figure out how to like create conduits for each element that actually like work fairly well. And like there's all sorts of like mathematical equations along the side that he's figuring out that like I can't really explain because I don't know enough about math, but math is used to like graph everything, so there's just a bunch of math.
I can picture it. Like
we're like drawing, bunch of math, notes.
Uh-huh.
And he explains it to you, and you get like the general idea of what he's doing.
I feel like Yolok's done that before with like some of his projectiles.
Yes. And so make a perception check. Make a perception check as you.
Can I use guidance?
Yes.
Okay.
As you examine these notes.
21.
Okay. So, you ask if you can see it just for a second. He's like, yeah, but only look at the tabbed pages, and so like you flip through the tabbed pages, and you're like, wow, these are really interesting. And it's like what he explained. There's one for ice. There's one for wind, and like in the corner of one of the pages, you see something that it catches your eye because it's not notes and it's not math. In the corner you find this, like, poem scribbled out. And it says, long nights never seem quite right, the pen sketching along the parchment. It seems new feelings have come to light. Who knew to you my heart was lent? A river stands between us still, the water vicious and vast. Yet being so close is a thrill. I wish you could know at last. The life-giving waters hold you close. The water is what you have known. I want to save you, but whoa, these waters have you prone.
Fit this all into one corner?
Very
But
low.
you cannot leave this
It's
river
elvish.
life, because the river is your wretched wife.
What is happening?
I am confused.
It's like he's a professional writer.
Who wrote this?
Oh, how the tables turn.
Oh, how the
Are you
tables
gonna ask
turn.
him that?
Oh, how the turn.
So what kind of? So how's your relationship? So like I know you work with Heth. What's your relationship like with him?
Straight to the point.
Oh my god! Oh my god! She got it! That's
He like flushes like.
She just asked him casually, like.
Yeah, like he has sort of like this kind of purple gray skin, and he just sort of flushes this.
Yeah, purple. It's like
purple.
bright
More
purple.
That's adorable.
Why do you ask?
Oh, it's because like I don't know how long you guys have been working together, but you guys seem to make a really good team.
Also, I read your poem.
Yes. Yeah. Very good mentor. Very smart. Yeah, we actually met at the institute.
Oh, cool.
He was looking for someone who could help him with his work.
Mhm.
And we kind of just met each other and found out. And yeah, it was like fate.
Okay,
Yep.
interesting. Are you guys really good friends, or is it just a strictly professional thing? I just know that our friend over here like hit on him once when we were on a cruise, so.
Well, Hef gets hit on a lot.
That's because he's pretty.
That's because he's pretty. Now that's how you play D&D. Good job. Yes.
So, I mean, he's kind of hard to not notice.
Mhm.
But, yeah, he's... I gotta drink water, I'm sorry.
He's
Does
just
that
really
mean-
thirsty.
He takes his water
Are you
skin.
thirsty?
It's because he's thirsty.
Just for water. Yeah, make a persuasion check to see how much he'll spill.
Okay, can I do guidance?
What's
or...
his
Spell
guy's
it.
name again?
Can you slap yourself in the face before you talk to him? Maybe.
Yeah, I
You can
imagine.
do guidance.
Okay, I just know like it's an action and like it's supposed to be delivered.
Oh,
so it's like I don't
okay,
want to
that's
always
true.
be using it.
I'll
everything.
make a sleight of hand check to see if you can do it secretly.
Okay, which means I can't use up there. Sleight of hand is +3. Dirty 20.
Okay. Done.
Okay. Watch me fail this roll.
I imagine before anything you do, you're just like, unicorn god. And then you do it.
Dirty 20 plus 4.
Sheesh.
24.
It's getting shipped.
24. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really high. He's like, look, I mean... And he looks over and sees, like, that the pager on. He's like, oh, no, you son of a... God. Okay, look, you can't tell anyone this. He, like, shuts it. He's just like, okay, you can't tell anyone that I'm in love with my boss's husband, okay? Can't say it.
Sitting in a tree.
I know, it's really bad. Okay?
It's okay.
Fine,
I've
this
been
is
in that
perfect.
romantic position myself too. So
I'm the queen of shipping the games.
yeah, I've been good at keeping. I was decent at keeping that secret. Well, okay, was
Decent.
I? My mom seemed to be onto me though, but my mom knows everything. Like she probably already knows about this, and she hasn't even met you. Like,
Mom!
Lady Jade from Verkus.
I'll roll a history and see if he... Oh gosh. She's a no druid. She's a Verkus.
Like breathe, like hand on shoulders, like breathe in.
That
Ow.
count as guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Do you think she knows Taliana?
I'm pretty sure she does. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Does she? Would she? I feel like it's really likely she does, but
You make like a history check to see if you would know them, if they would know.
Tragic romance music.
It really is.
7.
It's tragic romance music.
You don't know.
That needs to be
I mean,
carved
I would
into a
guess that
tree.
she does, or at least my
It's
dad
gonna
does.
get real cute
So
real
you
fast.
cross paths at one point.
Yeah.
Fun.
So I just...
She's not, she wouldn't tell though, so you're fine. She just knows things. She doesn't tell people things.
Yeah, I just... That's just really nice. And that hasn't really happened to me a lot. No one's really ever saw me as anything but this. And he like gestures to himself as like this half drow person. And you know from like your past experience that most people don't really
Look past that.
Yeah, most people aren't too keen on half drows, especially.
Yeah. And that, so yeah, that just kind of like it's like one of those things that's like she knows it as just like that is just a fact of life, but it does bother her because she is so like knows it so intimately.
Oh. Happy Valentine's Day.
That's good.
Well, I mean, from what I've seen, he's a pretty... Never mind, I can't say this is a children's show.
I don't know about Heth and Saliana. They're pretty professional together.
Go there.
That's me.
I think...
Just put sugar right before it.
Apparently I'm a sugar mama now, so...
Oh no, I'm good. I got water.
Tang.
Oh, I'm okay. Thanks.
You say gay. Did you say I'm gay?
No, I said I'm good.
Sorry, no
I'm
Sunny
okay,
D for me.
I'm good, I'm gay.
Sorry, no Sunny D for me, I'm very gay. I will actually dissolve if drinking Sunny D.
Alright.
Because we were on such a serious...
Alright, back to the game. By the way, this music's on point.
It's really great. Thank you, Carl. What's your name? Or whoever wrote this. Scott. Sorry, I was thinking of Carl.
I don't think Heth would leave her because Ariadne's everything to him.
That does make sense. But look, anyone who doesn't see past that is really not worth your time. It's bullcrap.
This is why I need to come up with the fake
So, you said you had a friend who was half drow?
My boyfriend back home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He blushed. So, Verkis?
Yeah.
How did he get there?
She just like kind of thinks like, okay, how much detail can I share? Because she knows she was told like some of it was like in confidence sort of thing, but some of it is just like whatever. His mom got pregnant from a slave, and so she ran away, and my mom found her. Or my mom's druid circle
Mom
found
is
her.
really connected.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And they became friends, and so he and I grew up together.
Wow. That's good to hear that some of us are in a better place. Okay, so we will go on to... Oh, right. I will...
I'm scared. She looked at us. I'm terrified.
With a very serious face.
Alright.
She's picking a victim. She's picking a victim! I know it now! It's me!
Keyanthi, where are you? What are you doing?
I imagine Keyanthi walking beside the wagon, just in her thoughts, worried about where she's going.
Okay,
Would I imagine her just having like the twinkle toes walk sort of thing?
Anything about
Very
aim?
light. I guess that, but
I don't
yeah,
know
just
what you
very
mean by
light on your
twinkle
feet. Like,
I suppose
She
so.
has a very nimble gait.
yeah.
Like,
You know.
occasionally she'll run to the side and just, like, parkour off a tree and then just immediately start walking
It
again.
helps her think. No, that's not happening. She's just walking and she's kind of has her hands like kind of steepled a little bit. And she's like in thought
Yeah.
because she knows she's got a job to do. She doesn't know how to freaking do it. So
Yeah,
she's nervous.
just
I'm
thinking
assuming
about...
we're all paying attention to every single conversation that's being had and everyone's just, like, politely looking away.
We're
Everyone
in a
knows that.
wagon, you know? Like,
There's only so much space.
Like, probably not me and Adlanna, because we're in the front.
Yeah.
I'm still listening
Keyanthi,
in.
you're deep in your thoughts, like, how am I gonna pull this off? You know, I gotta lie to people, I'm not good at that.
She's not.
And, like, how are we gonna take down Grandpa?
Don't do that over my laptop. It made a noise.
So you're just completely...
It's on my screen.
completely enveloped
Yay! Thank you.
in your thoughts.
Not bad.
And, you feel something, like, just touch your arm.
She kind of just like laughs away.
It goes away. You walk again. Something touches your arm again. You look behind you. Nothing's behind you.
Does this feel like a spider web or something? Or like
She's kind of just like
It's probably just the wind.
she's just walking along as she
Might just
like
be a dragon
walks.
That was weird.
Kind of like trying to figure out what's going on. She's not taking too far off her thoughts.
Okay.